Namaste to the beautiful world. How are you all doing? I am doing so good right now as I am getting charged by the sunlight in the middle of this beautiful forest, as you can see. Getting charged, grounding, and I am having so beautiful view. Look. It's peaceful. And it's all green. However, I'm having these beautiful downloads, okay? I want to share with you. Like, as I'm meditating and sun gazing, this is what I'm realizing. Is that I have a question, like the first question is like, are you a healer? Like, do you know how to heal yourself? Because if you don't know yourself, if you don't become your own greatest healer, your own greatest master teacher, who can collect lots of wisdom that is coming from the bottom of your own truest nature, your soul, your spirit, then you will have it. You will struggle a lot. You will struggle a lot because that's the time you don't know what heals your heart and mind, liberate you, bring you peace, harmony, and joy. You have to find your stuff that really can cure your inner nature. So nowadays, many of us, we are like, spend more time alone because it is allowing you to knowing yourself in more deeper way. Spending more time alone in nature, being connected to Mother Earth fully, like I am doing right now. You see, like I am doing right now. So being connected to it. So what do? It is easier for you to let go of all of these toxic people. Like letting go of toxic people means those peoples that don't know how to heal themselves, that always stuck in the past, worrying about the future. Like we all have it. We all have this nature within us. But the meaning behind is that butterflies. The meaning behind is that those people who are very unhealthy to themselves and nature and surroundings around them, we call them toxic. So we end up leaving them alone, loving them from distance, and at the same time getting in alignment with our true self, our heart and mind. And now that we are spending time and we allowed ourselves to let go of all of these toxic people's behaviors and intentions and words, vibration, all of this, we let go of it. So now we spend time alone. So now nature going to bring you people that is going to help you along this journey as you walk on your path on this kingdom with your love. So now, as you walk on this journey, it's like you're gonna meet people. They will eat the same thing like you do. They will have same awareness, but something that is not right, something that is not just right, And I don't know if you come across this kind of people. Like you can meet someone who can be very healing to your nature for that moment, who is aware, who is that spiritual, who is spiritual, who is aware, right? But there is something that is missing, and now you end up thinking like, well, maybe you have better understanding. Maybe your flower within in yourself, it's blooming more because you did more self-work. But if you tell them, they will not understand it because they are not fully there where you are located right now. They're not fully there consciously, so they will bring lots of misinformation to you, even though they eat like you, even though they have some knowledge, even though, they are connected to nature, they know about their higher self, but they're not fully there. So now I just wanted to let you know what you can do with these people. Like along this journey, you are letting go of all of this toxicity and all of these people around you. And now you are getting this me time with yourself and nature, knowing yourself more, praying, fasting, purifying your mind and body all over again, reawaken the soul, reawaken your beautiful nature, allowing this lotus flower to bloom through you. And then suddenly some appear into your life, and now they call themselves healer, and now they have some knowledge, they have those crystals, they're connected to nature, they talk about Mother Earth, they talk about spirit guides, they talk about many beautiful things. But then suddenly you realize that there is something that is missing again, and now you don't know what to do with that. And again, lots of misinformation. So now they're gonna hate you because of you are vibrating high. They're gonna hate you because you have more higher knowledge. But now your ego gonna take it over as it like, oh, this is destructive. Because if you spend more time alone and then you go back socializing with other people, and then you realize how peaceful your life is by spending time with yourself alone in nature, in the heart of nature, like I'm doing right now. And then they says a lot, lots of vibrations are coming out, lots of vibration, and you cannot handle it. Somehow you become weak. That is why I'm telling you, it's good, it's really good to time to really socialize with other people. And then you meet the friend, instead of you bring your ego, you have to bring your heart to this nature. Because if they eat like you do, think almost like you, connected to nature, there is something that is beyond your knowing, brought you both together, and now you are communicating with the person. Some people, they even goes into relationship with that without questioning things like, oh, you are a spiritual healer and you know, you have so much knowledge, you have downloads, you know a lot, you have lots of knowledge of self. Oh, you easily can get like that love, that bond. But then later you realize it's not same. They're not on same level of frequency. So now, this is what you can do. Our ego gonna say, leave the person, you know, your ego gonna tell you that leave the person, you know, this person is vibrating low, you know, and then both of you going to fight, like who knows better. Because if someone brings problems to the table, then you will just create more problems instead of searching for solution. Like as a spiritual healer, you're gonna do it. It's not you, your soul. It's just that it's your ego that takes it over. Who is the right person? Who is the wrong? And showing each other like, yes, I know this, you know this, and bringing the solution together. Like, I am better. I am spiritually more evolved than you. This is not a race, first of all. Second of all, you have to bring understanding in both of your heart nature. Like understanding that, well, they have some knowledge, you have some knowledge, and now both of you are, you know, interacting with it, sharing it with each other. Is something that comes up that you don't stick with, that you are like, no, it's not like that. Then the other person has to be humble. Or if you end up say something which is not right, then you have to be humble by knowing that we don't know everything yet. We are still wandering around, and you don't have to always be right. You are here to learn and grow. We are here to evolve and helping each other to grow. And mostly, I feel like that most important thing for me along this journey is your diet. Like, what do you eat? What do you consume? Which is becoming you. Are you connected to nature, or are you disconnected to nature? How do you heal yourself? How do you reconnect back to your soul? How do you hear your higher voices? And how are you mastering yourself? These are the questions that I always ask when I meet someone. And then I see their lifestyle, their diets, and everything is so beautiful, right? If it's similar to your nature. And then you talk about foods, you can talk about crystals, you can talk about those beautiful downloads that you get, collect from the sunlight, the nature, all of these whispering voices that you can hear in the silence of nature, and astral traveling through meditation. You know, in which state do you go in your meditation? Can you hear higher voices? Can you see things? Okay, how are you feeling inside? Why are you located within yourself? All of these are very important. You cannot just because someone is connected to nature and having lots of crystals, you cannot just be like, okay, so they are into it 100%. Maybe they are halfway there, so you can help them to evolve. But nowadays, lots of spiritual people, they are arrogant, ignorant, and egotistical. Why? Because they feel like that they're in a race where, oh, I know better than you, or you don't have to show it. Energy can be felt. You don't have to show it. Energy can be felt. Okay, the aura can be seen. And your behaviors, your attitudes, the way you speak tells a lot about your element, your level of consciousness. So that is why it is so important to be aware of it instead of just, allowing different kind of spirits into your life and they're gonna help you to take away your peace of mind, which is unhealthy. You need help who can elevate your mind, help with this, who can bring even more higher knowledge that you are unaware of. But in the end, it's not someone else, it's you, because it's all existing within you. And I like people who comes and show you your own power, like everything exists within you. You are the only one, you are the center of every little thing. I love this motivation, this inspiration. And this is what I get from the sunlight. This is what I get from Mother Earth when I connect to her. This is what I get from nature, in the silence of nature. Like, it don't always have to be someone, a human being. It can be your pet. It can be nature. It can be the spirit of water, the spirit of the land. Like, it's so much more to experience. It's so much more to know. It can come from the foods that you are eating, the water, the spring water that you are drinking. And that is why allow yourself to sit back and relax and accept them as they are. And if they choose to point the finger on you, then accept it. Because is why you have to take it so personal. Because if you are spiritually aware, if you are aware of this, then you don't have to lower yourself down. Because if you have any kind of doubts, if you go around and allowing your emotion to be triggered by someone else's actions and reactions, that's when you know you have more work to do with yourself, within yourself, because it's all within. For example, I come across someone, and recently I come across someone who is like, it's not true, because I know. Because if you have the self-knowledge, everything existing within you, it is your own thought. This is your thought. This is your own world. You are creating everything based on your thought and feeling. You have to think first before you feel. Everything existing within you. So you cannot blame any kind of external sources. Like, it is there. For example, let's say that there are some people that says that, the TV, the black screen, it is representing. It is not representing. It's like if you have a TV home and it is big black screen, that means that you cannot sleep inside your room where the TV is, because when you sleep, it takes you to different kind of dimensions. And it is false. Why? Because this is your thoughts and belief again. I'm here to break it all down. I'm here to break it all down with the truthfulness of this universe, of this cosmos right here, by being connected to nature. Is that this is false information. Don't go around and believe in lots of things that is not true. That is not true. Are the dimension through TV? No. All of the dimension exist within you. You can tap into higher dimension. You can tap into lower dimension at any moment, at any time, through meditation, with your own thoughts within, because entire Milky Galaxy exists within you. There is no separation. So if you are putting your thought on a TV screen like that is the portal to dimension, you have it wrong. You are giving away your power to something that is not that you created. Humankind created that. No, you can't just do it. So there are lots of spiritual people, the healers, masters, they are learning how to heal themselves with lots of downloads and self-awareness, self-knowledge. But they also have their own belief to certain things which are not true. So now, how do you know it is true? What is true? How do you know it? How do you know it? What is true without you believing in something or someone? Well, it's through your own experiences. And the only way that you can tell the truth is through your own experiences. It's through your own experiences. And that is how you know it is true. And the medicines are given. I'm giving you the medicine. I'm showing you the way. How you can get those downloads, how you can know the truth. It is by being connected to your own true self, which is your soul that is speaking with lots of love and wisdom. And now, how to keep the soul awake all the time. I'm giving you pure diet. I'm giving you meditation. I'm giving you few yoga postures. Choose what suits you best, what takes you to a state where you are aware of those dimensions, where your soul is speaking and you can hear it. Choose the practice that suits you best. Some people, they just come out in nature, ground themselves and getting charged by the sunlight and wandering around. And it takes them to a meditative state. So you have to find your own way, a healthy way. You cannot just come and tell me that you drink lots of alcohol and that alcohol takes you to a higher state. How can that be true? When we are doing the things that we love in order to find the harmony, while we are showing our purity and compassion to nature by being connected to the soul of earth, just to purify our nature. Tell me, so the question is it taking you to your higher state or is it taking you to your lower state? And you are calling your lower state, it is your higher state. So you are misunderstanding. That is when you need someone, we call guru to someone that is more elevated, that did lots of self-work to be where they are. That is when we say is that you are my master. Because they can shake you up, they can show you the way. And once you start to walk on the way, you may experience yourself all over again. Remember yourself all over again. Like remember yourself and rising love with yourself. And that is important. So again, so now this kind of stuff, like if it comes to the ear of a wise person and you have lots of wisdom, you are activated to certain portals into those dimensions, into these cosmical dimensions, you have access to it. Now it will create lots of conflicts between you both, because someone who is giving you lots of misinformation and this wise person coming to break it, now it is going to create lots of conflicts, and that conflict going to tell you who is more or who have more access to the Akashic library. Because this person who have more access, he is not getting bothered by the conflict. No, he understands. She understands. It's not thing about to be, to be bothered about. It's no conflict at all. It's just that the conflict, it is within you, And all I can do is fix it. All I can do is fix it by telling you the truth, that it is not true. So that is why be aware. But some of us, because of our own emotional trigger, because we are still working with it, we can start to fight, arguments, bring it to argumental nature. Like, that's this time you should be quiet and speak your truth. Like, stand tall, stand on your ground fully. Like, this is it. This is it, because we are all master teacher and students at the same time. We are our own healers. Nature is our home. Okay, there is no separation. So that is why allow yourself to come and ground yourself and cleanse you, like clean yourself all over again, clean yourself and get recharged by those love and light that the earth is holding for you. It's gonna recharge you, like me. Okay, I'm getting charged. And in your human nature, I feel like that it is okay to feel those emotions. Like, you should not be too hard on yourself. Like, oh my God, I felt it. That was not good. I should not feel it. You should feel guilty about. No. You have your anger, you have your doubts, you have your sadness, you have your happiness, you have your balance, your bliss, your joy, your harmony. You have all of these. And you just have to find yourself in the middle of all of this. And this is the balance, like finding self in the middle of it. And that's beautiful. You win big in life when you can just practice silence in harmful situation, when you don't go around and disrespecting someone that is disrespecting you. When you feel you are threatened by something and someone is shouting at you, now you are threatened by them, now you shout back, that's the time you lose. You should not do that. You should stay calm and listen. But you may feel like, they are putting me down somehow, and they are feeling, ooh, no, that is wrong. They themselves are down in the eyes of your heart, in the eyes of your mind, and you just watch them shouting. And you bring your self-awareness, your self-love, where you find peace and understanding about this being. And you say, it's okay, you know? That's it. So again, don't go around and just believe in the falseness. Someone can give you lots of fearful energy, fear-based energy, with lots of their unbalanced thoughts and belief. You should not get triggered by it either. Like, oh, there is a ghost inside in your house. There's a ghost inside in your house. I saw it when I was dreaming. And you know that you are protected and guided. There is no ghost inside my house. No, my house is clean. If they want to come inside my house, they have to get showered by the universal love and purity, because my house is the temple of God, angels, my spirits guides, my ancestors. My house is the temple. My house, the temple is my heart. No lower spirits can have access to it if they are not getting showered by the unconditional love before they enter it. That is how it goes. You have to stay strong on your boundaries, on your knowledge, consciousness, because you know it. You know it. But if they are trying to project lots of fear-based energy, that is like a test from the universe. It's like a test to you, like a knocking on your door. Like, if you are really grounded with your own truthfulness, if you know the truth or not. So if you get triggered by it and you're like shaky, that is when you know you are not strong enough. Like, the foundation is not strong. My foundation is super strong. It's strong. Nothing, nobody can break it. The root of my nature is too strong. That is why I feel like that I am the greatest. That is why I can have so much of me. And this is what I'm sharing with y'all guys. And this is just blowing my mind as it is blowing your mind. And that is beautiful because I'm allowing the soul of earth to speak through me. I'm allowing entire cosmos to speak through me. And this is what I love about myself. The spirit of water, the spirit of the trees, the mountain. Like, I'm allowing spirits to speak through me. And it's beautiful. And I always ask for forgiveness. Always. Because through this human body, being in this avatar, you can end up doing lots of wrongdoing things or saying. I always ask for forgiveness. Because imperfection is what makes you perfect. How will you know yourself? This is the thing. Whatever. However it is, whatever it is, you make peace with it. And you rise with it. You shine with it. Because you are the blessed one, the beautiful light that you are. Look how beautiful. Stay blessed.